holiday?
Yes!
So good to see all of you again. Some of you have got new haircuts, new hairstyles. Some of you have maybe...
talking about me.
Some of you have a few teeth less, and some of you have another teeth. Right, Destiny, this is the last term for 2019. Grade 1, this is your last term in grade 1. And next year, all of you are going to go to a new grade. Are you excited? Yes. Oh, I'm also excited. But Destiny, today you are starting a new term, and it's new and fresh. Yes. Last term is in last term. Yes. So this term, I saw last night, it's like you have a blank page in front of you. You all see your white, just the white page. Imagine a white page. And you have coloring pencils in your hands. So you, this term, are going to color your own term. I can't color Tando's term for him. You have to write your own story this term. You are the one who's going to control how your academics goes. Ma'am, your teachers can't read for you. Your teachers can't do your work for you. You, this term, control your own term. So today, you must decide are you going to have a good term or a bad term. What do you think? Good. So can we make a deal?
Yes.
This term is going to be a great term.
Yes.
Make that deal.
Yes.
And then... I'm so sorry. You must have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and a wonderful term.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's been a long holiday.
Good morning, all of you.
Good morning.
Great. It's good to have all of you back at school, as well as I said, for the last term. And let's make sure we make it a good one. We're going to start from you up today. And I want to say welcome to the staff. I trust that you are well rested. I trust that you are focused. I trust that you are excited about finishing the term strong and being found faithful in everything that you are going to do. To all of you, remember, manner matters. And our manners matter. Good. I want to say welcome back. Thank you. One keer ons reg aan die ander kant. Are they catching our voices? Good. Good. And then I want to say welcome this morning to the pastors in our midst. From the school side, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your continuing recovery, for your passion for the school. Thank you for your lives. We really, really appreciate you, especially Pastor T. May you continually see the seed that's been sown. Yes. Good. Now I have got the privilege of starting this morning before I'm going to hand over to Pastor Jamie. And the only reason why we can do it like this is because she knows what I'm going to do and I know what she's going to do. So we are going to put it together like this morning. Who of you can remember this little thing? Did we get it in the newspaper? No. Where did we get it? From Pastor Jamie. Yes. What did she teach us through this? Do not bully. Yes, can you remember that? Yes. You mustn't bully. Bullying is not good. It said bullying is to leave someone out. It is to make fun of someone. It's to put someone down. It's pushing, shoving, or tripping someone. Ignoring someone is bullying. Taking, hiding, or damaging someone's things. Calling someone names. Spreading harmful stories about someone. Threatening someone. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Persuading? Persuading others to bully someone. Meaning you're going to tell this one to be ugly to that one. Saying to children, I'm not going to play with you anymore. No. And then pushing or kicking someone. And following or stalking someone. Oh, like on social media. Stalking is bullying. What's stalking? Stalking means when you help. Stalking is, I think, when You want me to
Keep
say
on
now?
following.
It's to follow someone. You watch everything and you look into everything someone is doing. That is. It's that. Okay, so Pastor Johnny taught us about this last term in our devotions. She said we need to not be bullies. And during the holiday, I started to ask, so what must be built inside of me so that I am not a bully? You know? Because if that is something, then something else must be stronger in me. Yes. And I said to Pastor James, I woke up on Friday morning and God gave me the word sincerity. Okay? So if we can make sure that sincerity is a character trait that we are going to work on this term, okay, then the fruit of it will be to treat other people in a certain way. If there's good in me, I will treat people good. But if there's bad in me, I will treat people bad. I will bully them. Okay. So I want you to quickly tell the person next to you, what do you think is sincerity? If we need to work on sincerity, what do you think is sincerity? Make sure that everybody tells what they think is sincerity. Okay. It's a word that we know. In Afrikaans it says opreg. Ons moet opreg wees. Okay? So I know all of you would love to tell me what you think it is. But in order not to take too much time, I'm going to share two things with you about sincerity, because that's what Destiny Academy Gateway is going to focus on this term. It's our character trait for the term. Yes. And the two scripture verses that we are going to learn is also about sincerity. Okay? So it says sincerity is a mix of seriousness and honesty. If you do things with sincerity, listen to this. If you do things with sincerity, people will trust you. Who of you like to be trusted? I do. I do when people trust me. So if I do things with sincerity, they will trust me. Along with patience and compassion, I know this is big words, sincerity is one of those qualities we all probably wish we had more of, and wish other people had more of. People who show sincerity are being serious. They don't always make jokes about everything. Serious about life. They're serious about their choices. They're serious. They are kind. And the only place I know where kindness can come from is from God. Kindness is something that He puts in us. Okay? And the last one is someone who is truthful. So people who show sincerity are being serious, kind, and truthful. Now they say, people who show sincerity tend to do well because people believe. And it says, an apology. Now, some of you must sometimes apologize. I must apologize over it. An apology full of sincerity. It means, if we are sincere, it doesn't mean that we are perfect and that we're not going to make mistakes. Okay, we're going to do that. But an apology, when we say sorry and it's full of sincerity, will probably be accepted. On the other hand, if you show no sincerity by being sarcastic or by being dismissive, just like, I don't want to hear from you now, I don't want to speak to you, I don't want to handle this now, I told you I don't want to speak to you, okay? And it says, well, who wants an apology like that? So if you come and you say sorry just because you have to say sorry, no? So this is something that I believe God, and through His Holy Spirit, wants to work in us this term. The way in which we handle, because it seems to me if we've got more sincerity, we will have less of people feeling that they are left out or being put down or making fun of. Okay? Can you see that? Can you see how it works into one another? Because at the end of the day, Pastor Jane would probably say this too, but yesterday Pastor Tasha shared a scripture and she said, we need to have those translations. We need to do all of this so that my life, through my life, people will see how big God is. They mustn't see me. They must see how big and how awesome God is working in my life. And the second thing it says, so that the fear of God can come into people's lives. God wants your life to be so sincere that when they look at you, they see Him. They don't see this. I see Him. And then I went to our big friend. You know who our big friend is? Our big friend, not the Bible, that's our bigger friend. But you know, this big friend of us, because how do we understand things if we don't know what they mean? Okay, the dictionary says the following. It says sincerity. Let me put it down. I'm almost finished, Pastor Jane. Sincerity. Where will I look for sincerity? What do you think? At what? S. At S. Okay, and what will be the second letter that I must look at? I. And then? N. And then? C. Oh, you are clever. And then after that? E. And then? R. And then? I. And then? C. And then? Y. And here I've got it, sincerity. And what does that Y at the end of sincerity read? A Y at the end of the word reads? Sincerity. It reads E. Oh, you must look in your purple pages. They will tell you that if there's a Y at the end of the word, it reads E. Good. Sincerity. It means honesty and it means truthfulness. And then I looked at this and I looked at the other. But I came to this and I want to finish with this. It says, honest, honorable, and truthful. All mean, listen to the following, not lying, not cheating, and not stealing. And stealing doesn't mean just stealing stuff. Now you may not go into and steal a chocolate or steal money or steal this or steal that. But we're not supposed to steal joy. And we're not supposed to steal trust. And we're not supposed to steal time. Right? That is also stealing. We're not supposed to steal the peace. And the only way I can do that is if I live in the fear of God. Because then He will tell me, stop this, stop this, stop this. Okay? So it says, not lying, not cheating, or not stealing. Honest is a general word. I want your honest opinion. Honorable means knowing and doing what is right. And I want to ask, do you know what is right? Yes. Can you choose to do what is right? Yes. So if that is the case, we will be honorable. And if I'm honorable, I will surely not bully you. Because I will know it's not the right way of treating you. Okay, and then the last one says, and truthful means telling the facts. Just tell it as it is. If you bump your toe against a rock, say, I bumped my toe against a rock. You don't have to say, jeez, I bumped that. You know how a story grows here. Just say it as it is. It's simple. Just say it as it is. If you lost your temper, say, I've lost my temper. Don't hide it behind an excuse. Okay? So if we are going to be sincere this term, it means we are going to be honorable, we're going to be honest, and we're going to be truthful. And the last one here says fair and upright. Truthful, not lying, cheating, or stealing. Without lying, cheating, or stealing. It seems to me these are important things. And not hiding your real nature. Not hiding who we're supposed to be in you. So we are going to be honest and we are going to be sincere. We are going to be who we are. Because I believe that's what God wants from us. And where does it start? Remember in the beginning of the year we said we are going to think. Think before we do this. Is it true? Is it admirable? Is it real? challenge you with that this term. If someone look at you, Manette, they must be able to trust you. May your yeses be yes in this term. May your no's be no. And may you be all who God wants you to be. And that is just from my side to be our character trait, your Bible verses will move into that. And we are going to focus on these things in this term.
Yes.
Can we do that, Esther?
Yes.
I'm going to hand over to Pastor Janie because she's going to wrap it up. And then we will end assembly just with the basics for the rest of our term. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, Destiny Academy.
Good morning.
Did you all have a good holiday?
Yes, ma'am.
Did it feel as fast to you as it felt to me?
Yes, ma'am.
It's like I went to sleep the first night of the holiday and I woke up this morning. Okay, great part. It was like Usain Bolt. Right, I want us to sit up nice and straight. I want you to put your hand here next to your mind. Say, hello, mind.
Hello, mind.
Guess what?
Guess what?
It's no longer holiday.
It's no longer holiday.
So you need to wake up.
So you need to wake up
And focus.
and focus.
Say focus.
Focus.
Right. Because I know, even me, my concentration fades off a bit. What is the word that Mrs. Falloon just gave you?
Sincerity.
Oh, really?
Sincerity.
Oh, girls, did you hear that? That's wonderful. It's a pity the boys didn't hear it this morning. What is the word that Pastor Gabo gave us this morning? Ah, really? I love it. All right, now we are going to learn a new song for our term that's going to fit in with our character trait of the term. Now, when I was thinking about sincerity, there's something, a word that came up with me that I thought, you know what, I think if I have this one thing, then naturally I will have sincerity. Naturally. Sincerity. I have a question. Can I give you my question?
Yes, ma'am.
If Y at the end of the word is E, then shouldn't it be butterfly? English language. Confusing to me. Because then it should be a butterfly. It's just a question.
It's a valid question.
Alright, but usually it's a E. But butterflies. There's a Y. Why? We don't know. Alright, Destiny. The word that I think fits in with sincerity starts with an L. Who wants to guess what it is? Starts with an L. It's 4 letters. Yes.
Love.
Love. I think love is something that fits in quite nicely with sincerity, and I'm going to explain it to you now. Before I give you a scripture, or instead of me giving you a scripture, I want to get your brains a bit away. Who can give me a scripture verse about love? Yes.
Love one another's burden.
Love one another. Burdens. Say again. Yes.
Love one another.
Love one another. Oh, as brethren.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said as brethren. There's one for you. Who else? I want to know the scripture about love. That's a beautiful one. Yes, not very close, very close, very close, very close.
Love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Yes, that is correct. What else? What's the Stefan?
Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and strength.
Yes, hallelujah. Devil. Love your enemies. What's not that?
There's another one.
Maybe if you can give me a bit more.
like a particular Pastor D.
Love is patient. I don't want the chocolate. And love is kind.
Love is patient and love is kind. Pastor T got the ding dong. Say congratulations, Pastor T. And now we've got one more. Pastor T doesn't want to squeeze really.
Love as one another.
Love is one another. Yes, very close. Yes.
Love one another.
Oi! Look at
Love God the most as you can.
Oh, that's beautiful. That should be a scripture.
Love everything God gives you.
That should be a scripture too. We're rewriting the Bible this morning. Anya?
Love your neighbor as you love yourself.
That is very true, but we've had that one. There, let me think. Is there someone else?
Another one. There is another one. Yes, there is another one. For God so loved the world. Alright, so can you remember what Pastor Gada said sincerity means? And did you hear what Pastor Tasha said? Love is patient and love is kind. And when Pastor Gada was explaining what sincerity isn't it also being kind? Yes. And also being patient, kind of? Yes. Can you see? Can you see? Now what I realized, students, is Pastor Gada said this morning that our actions should portray who? God. And God is love. Remember we spoke about it the one day? We said God is love. Everybody, God is love. So if we need to be like God, we need to have love. But not just normal love, sincere love. That means honest love. Now, unfortunately, the world is teaching you that love is If I say this morning, I love Monique, you're all going to go, ooh. But the truth is, God is love. And it says, love one another. So it means it's not just love. It means care for one another. Look after one another. Be kind to one another. Be honest with one another. Care for one another. All those things actually means love one another. Yes. Now, don't you think if we do all these things, do you think we'll be bullying one another? No. Because all these things are exactly an opposite of a bully. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Now, in 1 John 4 verse 7, where? 1 John 4 verse 7. It says, dear friends, let us love one another, because love comes from God. Where does it stand? 1 John 4 verse 7. Yes, dear friends, love one another, because love comes from God. But then it says, anyone who has been born of God, or anyone who loves, has been born of God and knows God. It says, if you love, it proves that you have been born of God and that you know God. Because you can only give love if you know the one who is love. Yes. If you don't know God, you don't know sincere love. Yes. Because God cannot lie. God doesn't love you because what you can give Him. He just loves you. God doesn't wait for you to do the right thing before He loves you. He loves you even when you do the wrong thing. God doesn't just love you when people are watching. He always loves you. He loved you before you were even formed in your mother's womb. Before you came, your first, He already loved you, and He loves you still. He loves you so much that He gave His only begotten Son to die on the cross so that you can sit on this chair today with a hope and a future, with a life to look forward to. That's how much He loves you. And if we know Him, if we get to know Him, get to know that love, that honest, true love, and we become more like Him, we will then start having sincere love towards one another. And I think that is God's greatest desire for us, to see us really love one another. Girl to girl, boy to boy, girl to boy, without ooh. You know a boy can be respectful and have love actions towards a girl that isn't ooh? Yes. Because just by respecting one another, honoring one another, being kind, not gossiping, not looking with your eyes in ways you shouldn't look, all of that is love. Because it's as God is. We can learn to respect one another, learning Center 3 and 4 and 5. If we can learn to respect one another, girl to boy, have respect for one another, honor one another, be honest towards one another, we are showing the world that love isn't just a lustful thing. Yes. It's a beautiful godly thing. Yes. Don't allow the word love to mean boyfriend and girlfriend. That's not it. It's respect and honor. You understand? Yes. Do you understand? Yes. All right. So, 1 John 4 verse 7. Stand on your feet, please. Sometimes when we sing something, it makes more sense. Am I right? Yes. Not it makes more sense. We remember it. Yes. My brain is still on holiday. It's still coming. I saw it coming down the street. No, it will be take a deep breath. God wants us to have love. But not just ordinary love. Sincere love. It means honest love, truthful love. Dear friends, let us love one another. Because love comes from God. Yes. Anyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Who knows God? Who knows God? Then why aren't your actions showing love? Then it's time our actions start showing love. Yes. Start showing we are born of God. Yes. So it goes like this. You're going to put your arm around the one next to you, not above, below. Not above, below. Here we go. Yes. It's okay. You can have it from me. It's okay. You. No, it's fine. You can stand in. All right. Now, I know you. You're not going to rock the boat. You are just going to sway. Not rock. We are not having a pulling competition. Sway. You sway. Sway. But you need to sway in the same direction, otherwise you pull someone's limb. You sway. Here we go. Okay. So we go. Dear friends, let us love one another. All love comes from God. Okay, then you leave your hands. Then we say, anyone who loves, boom, to there. Anyone who loves has been born of God. Anyone who loves has been born of God. Then you take this hand and knows God. That easy? Yes. So we've got here. Remember, I hope you sway in and not rocking and you sway. Sway, sway. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Naughty, I take you. Sway nice, yes. Okay, sway, sway, sway. And then anyone who loves has been born of God. Anyone who loves has been born of God. I think there's one more. Anyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. And then it's going to say, 1 John, for sail there, 1 John. And then we're just going to go, 1 John. You know, like in the movies when they have a rock concert and love song is playing. Like that. Okay. Can we try? Yes. Thank you, Miss Ashla. Let's try. It's flat. Yeah.
being said, I want to congratulate all of you that has done something over the holiday. And so all of us did something over the holiday, so you are congratulated. Secondly, I want to ask Daniel and Tehila to quickly stand. Did you enjoy your archery?
Yes.
Was it a great experience? We are very proud of you, and we trust that you will just go on from here. Keep your eyes on the target. Yeah, it takes practice to hit the target. And with that said, you may be seated. Do you know that a goal card is a target?
Yes.
Now, if you keep your eyes on your goal card, you will have it's almost a bullseye. Shoot a bullseye every time you cross off the goal.
Yes.
And we can all become national archers.
Yes.
Goodness gracious. So let's watch that space. Then I would like to ask everyone that went to national athletics if you can quickly stand. Yeah, and then we've had all of the students in the Middelburg also that were there. Congratulations.
Yes.
You know what, you did very well. Well done on all the medals. We are very proud of you. And I trust that you have finished in a manner that you want to start your next athletic season. Remember that every ability that we've got, doesn't matter where we come, in the end comes from God. He entrusts us with those talents. Good. And then Nika Marie and Carla Dunay, congratulations for being selected for the top 30 team. We are proud of you. I trust that the last 2 weeks of practice will be worth it. And you may be seated. Then I would like the staff to stand. All the staff that has, you can stand too. Because you know what, you are watching the children when they stay. It's as important, Mrs. While you may stand. Really. I want to say thank you to those of you. Before we went to nationals, as I've just said to Mrs. Mpumalanga, thank you for the time that you spent to look after our children. Whether it's in the class, Mrs. Mpumalanga, for those who may not do sport, Mrs. Victoria, you are coaching chess as hard as they are coaching the athletics. But I want to say thank you to the staff this morning, who has been coaching, but also who has given up your time to go to nationals. It's 3 days away, 4 days away from your homes, but thank you for your dedication. The only thing I know this morning is that God sees everything, and He will reward you in due time. So please know that you are appreciated from the school side, from my side, and it's, be blessed in that. Good. So that is our staff. And then this term we are not finished yet with the sport. We still have some sport to do. So whom of you are going to the national chess? If you can quickly stand, all our national chess students, you have to make some moves. Okay? So the chess sets will be out. National chess is coming up. Please make sure that if you can't practice at school, that you practice at home. But let's make sure that we practice ourselves and that we prepare ourselves towards national chess. Good, you may be seated. And then we even still have the national table tennis. Who's going to play there? Let me quickly see. Not is going. Have we got other entries for national? I'll have to double check. You still have to double check. Andrew, are you going to play the national table tennis? Not sure yet. Okay, so at the moment, if you're going, this is the good luck for the national table tennis. The foundation of all of this is finish what you've started and make sure that you do your best. Do your very, very best. And sometimes we have to push ourselves a little bit to get to the other side. Right, so that is what is in the sport basket for the term. And then we also have on the 7th of November. Who knows what's happening on there? Come stand here in front and tell the school what's happening on the 7th of November. Stand here and say loud. A cultural evening. Now you must go. Now I don't know about the rest of the learners curiosity. Net eens? Can you remember that? Miskien moet julle gou staan graad eens. Staan gou, stand like once. Miss Rebecca, I'm throwing them in and face the school. Come, stand there, face the school. Can you quickly tell them about the really fun? Can you? Okay, can I count 3? And then you do it really fun. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we've got cultural evening. And you know what? Cultural evening is a precious evening because your parents get time to come and sit and they can come and enjoy you and everybody else. So I want us to make sure that we put up the best cultural evening for this year. Yes. Can we do that? Yes. So let's work hard, keep that in mind. Your teachers are going to take some of your academic time to practice. But it's good because it keeps us flexible. Amen. Okay, so we are going to work hard towards our cultural evening. We have got 3 weeks and 6-week academic balance. If you make 3-week academic balance, you don't have to worry about 6-week academic balance. And I promise you, if you make 6-week academic balance, honor roll is 90% in the bag. So, Zonu, don't start working towards 3-week academic balance at the end of week 3. No, it's not working. Okay, you start today. Yes. Today. It's not what we do in a week, it's not what we do in a month or in a year, it's what we do in a day. And I'm going to challenge you. What is our total pages?
21 to 24.
21 to 24. I want to challenge each one of you. See if you can do at least 21 total pages. And what you do at school, you don't have to do at home. Yeah. And another secret is if you've got 2 goals crossed off by 1st grade, the possibility of finishing your 21 pages at the end of the day. Leanna, am I right? Yes. That's the secret. It's very simple. And then we study for our checkups at home. We do checkups and STs quick in the morning, so before goal check, you can even do those. Am I right? Because that's the only thing that you may put a flag up for is to get a checkup or a southeast sign. If you are well prepared, I tell you what, by the time that the monitor is finished with goal check, you can be finished with the goal. Am I right, Cameron? Yes. Is that what you do? It's what you try and do? It's what they try and do. So I'm challenging you this term. Let's make sure that we do that. That we try it. And I'm not going to speak further. You are going to try it. Your Bible verses, remember your flag may not be answered if you don't. Don't wait till the end. You'll get it today. Try and say it tomorrow. Then you can get a lot of merits. But the truth is then that word is already in your heart. And it can start to grow and become inside of you. Good. And then also, let me just see what else we have. Oh, we've got some merit shops. You're excited about that? And then at the end of the term, we will have our annual award ceremony. And then we finish with a year. But it's not today and tomorrow. We still have got 9 full weeks. Let's make sure that we work hard towards it. Stick to the basics. What do we do in quiet areas? We keep quiet. We keep quiet in quiet areas. May we litter? No. We don't have sea turtles here that can die of straws, but there's other things that we can make sure to keep our environment clean. I think Pastor Stefan will share more about that as the term goes on. But we have a responsibility. What do we do when we see a paper on the playground? You just walk over it. You pick it up and you throw it in the dustbin. Yes. And when you leave the toilet, how does it look? Clean. In such a way that someone else can use it immediately. And toilet paper, you may take a roll and go like this. And then what? No, we stay responsible in everything that we do. Leave it the way you want to find it. What do we do when we've got visitors on our premises? Where do we look on our shoes? No, we look them in the eyes. And we say, good morning, sir, or good morning, ma'am. But why do we do it? Because we must respect people. Yeah, do you want to be respected? Yes. That's why we greet people, because we respect them. We respect them. That's sometimes the finest thing that can happen to a person is you greet them. Okay? And I think I would like to put out a challenge here. Can we make this term the term with the fewest moral detentions ever?
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes.
Is it necessary to have moral detentions?
No.
No, but we must take responsibility. So let's make sure every choice is a good one. Good. And we learn from our mistakes. Destiny, may this be an excellent term for you. All the staff, you have received the words for Baba Yetu. I would like us to start practicing tomorrow morning. Just once you know the song already. Have you heard it? Yes. Okay, Baba, I think like we've learned the song for the sport. I think in the mornings we must just listen to it after we've lined up so that we can start working towards. We've got a surprise for you with that later. Good. You must have a lovely time.
Thank you.